to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. If this is your first time, welcome. Glad you can be here. So this track's one of those songs that people tend to be very passionate about. People have been asking for it for a long time, and it's been a while since I've been on some Wizzy, so I'm happy to do it now. Anyone that's been listening to my channel or watching my channel knows that I prefer hip hop to be more than just a really good beat and a bunch of words thrown in a blender. Although there's time for that, or there's times for that, including working out at the gym, stuff like that. Occasionally driving in the car, but for me, I'm drawn to hip hop with a message. And if I'm listening, if they can entertain me with their message, educate me with their message, and still have me bobbing my head and really enjoying the song, then that's a huge win for me. And that's why I think you cats have been pointing me in this direction. So unfortunately, it's not a video, it's just a audio version. But I'm just going to jump in. Apparently this is a whole different side of Wizzy I haven't seen, so I'm excited to check it out.
I walk through life, can't see doing my thing. Yeah, as I walk through life.
I'm gonna have to check out who did the production on this. I'm pretty sure on his first album, it was Dirty Dyke that did the majority of the production. I'm wondering who did this. It's got a really nice rhythm here at the beginning, and I really like it. And I'm going to check it out to see who actually did this production. If you know, throw it down there in the comments for me.
Yeah, as I walk through life, comfy doing my thing. I look to the side and I see a few man, the one rear my thing, but I guess that's life. Each step that I take.
Oh man, he comes right out. As I walk through life, comfy doing my thing, I look to the side, see some guys that want to ruin my thing, but I guess that's life. My goodness. It's so true, man. Like, that line is so friggin' true. You focus on doing your thing. You're not out here messing with anybody. You're just focused, trying to do your best, and there's always somebody that wants to say some shit, get in your business. It's just ridiculous, man. What a great way to start a track. You get a sense of, right away you get a sense of what this song is going to be about.
See, a few man, the one rear my thing, but I guess that's life. Each step that I take, I'm pursuing my thing, and my thing is rhymes. Lord knows, I ain't chewing up cling, but a man's been low. You never would know, I'm a confident brother, so it never would show.
All right. I love that too, man. Holy crap. He's single-minded, going after his rhymes. He's confident, so he's not going to show the scars and stuff, the demons that he has from his childhood or chasing the game or whatever it is. But all of his the secrets he keeps inside will never show. You won't really know the true Wizzy. Man, it's so true.
No, you never would know. I'm a confident brother, so it never would show. Mum worked 2 jobs, I was waiting off for school, but she never would show. True, I walked home alone, I'd think to myself, I'ma win as I grow. True, it messed with my soul, why I had different hair, different scent, different clothes. Different cars, different homes, different drives, different life, different rights, different roles. I see them put up in a Rolls, in a Benz, it depends on the day, I suppose. Me, I used to spend the saving money on a sausage roll, pray my mum would never know.
Oh my God. So I'm not sure who he's talking about, but his mom's working 2 jobs, so obviously he doesn't have it. But he's seen other cats rolling up in a Rolls Royce or a Benz, and then meanwhile he's stuck saving cash secretly, keeping it from his mom, this so he can buy a sausage roll. But he's got to look at all these other cats driving these luxury automobiles.
pose. Me, I used to spend the saving money on a sausage roll. Pray my mum would never know. Use a change for a sweet, then roll down the street procrastinating with the bros. Another charity case, only really there for the stats to be safe. Couldn't even have my hair plaited in braids. Ostentatious with a capital A, but it's capital O, and I'm grammatical O.
Okay, so, sorry, I know I keep pausing, man, but this song is freaking deep. So he says another charity case, just like basically there for the stats. So I'm thinking like I don't know, man. My mind's going different places on that, but it's kind of like he's maybe in a group or something. They only let him in his neighborhood, whatever, because of his race, kind of just to fill a quota type of idea. And even though they did that, he still can't be himself. He's there strictly because of the color of his skin, but he can't be who he is. He can't even have his hair in braids. That's probably who he's talking about, pulling up in the Rolls Royce and stuff like that. Maybe like a private school or something, or a private club, and seeing all the kids being dropped off in expensive cars, and then he's completely he's just there as a token, so to speak.
Plaited in braids, ostentatious with a capital A, but it's capital O, and I'm grammatical O. Put them in a place that was all baffled and froze. I said, don't chat shit when you don't actually know. I always felt like I had something to prove, so I kinda went on like I had nothing to lose. Teething off niggas that were nothing to move. I was risking my life as a young'un for food. I went through a phase when I was 16, it was weird. I used to wanna murder people, voice in my head. I never really spoke about the voice, but instead I locked myself away and studied lyrics in a shed. At least it felt like that I had a flat.
Oh man. When he was 16, he just wanted to kill cats. He's listened to the voices in the head, but he locks himself in a shed.
Never really spoke about the voice, but instead I locked myself away and studied lyrics in a shed. At least it felt like that I had a flat, but just a room. Kitchen next to the toilet, bed against the wall. I folded to the wall to make a bit of extra room. Bro, have you ever tried to make a table with a stool? Back then I was 18, I was really with the shits. If you disrespect, I stab a nigga in the neck. I kicked him in the stomach, there was blood all in his sick. It left a man depressed and struggling to hit a lick. I started having dreams of getting dipped up in the flat, so I was moving power.
Oh man. So he gets in a fight, he stabs someone. Guy's puking, he's got blood up, he's kicking him, he's got blood. Then he's having nightmares about getting rushed up in his pad, getting arrested or getting killed or whatever. And it's a small little room, basically so small he's got to use a stool for a table.
It left a man depressed and struggling to hit a lick. I started having dreams of getting dipped up in the flat, so I was moving power, couldn't kick it in the trap. And then I met my ex, she said, nigga, stick to rap, and I was really in my feelings, so I listened to her chat. I had to cut off everybody, including my dad, to focus on my craft and make a living from a pad. I had to drop the missus, she was tripping, I was sad. Told on it for years, I couldn't move when it was mad. But I took a lesson from the madness that she brang. It's fleeting if you say it, but I'm mortal if it sang. I really got to grinding, every day I made a jam. I built a lyric library as a critic and a fan. I'd analyze my lyrics and compare them to a man's. I know his flow is something really hard to understand. Everybody off beat with their punches when they land. So I'm still on my feet throwing bombs into the round. I've seen a couple niggas.
Oh man, there's so much to unpack on that. So he meets this bird. She tells him, stop all that other shit, focus on your rap. And he does that. Obviously it pays off, but then he has to get rid of her because she doesn't stop nagging him. And then it makes him sad that he's got to get rid of her. But then he focuses on his thing, gets where he's going, noticing all these other cats are basically trash. They can't even, they're rhyming off beat, all kind of stuff, and he's throwing bombs into the ring.
And everybody off beat with their punches when they land. So I'm still on my feet throwing bombs into the round. I've seen a couple niggas killed right before my eyes. Seen them really crying as they look into the sky. I saw a lot of fear, I saw regret, I saw pride. He didn't want to die, he grabbed his goal, he said goodbye. The ambulance is coming, it's too late to heal the wounds. The pool of blood is growing, see it stop and then resume. The ledges of the pavement made the spreading of its stool until it flowed over the top like an infinity pool. These the kind of random things your mind clocks in the midst of seeing something devilish. The devil say delish. The angel they disgusted, you digested what you must have, but you can't see their reaction, play you're caught up in this shit. The devil on my shoulder was an elder I would chop for. I'd trot a little Z and you would pressure me to shot more.
The devil on his shoulder is an elder means, in my mind, the devil has been there a lot longer than the angel. That's why the devil's an elder. and he would kill for that devil that's on his shoulder.
Caught up in this shit. The devil on my shoulder was an elder I would chop for. I'd trot a little Z and he would pressure me to shop more. I never had no money for no Gucci or no Tom Ford. I would get my rep from Robin, hit the road, then I would shop more. My name is my name, as the Wolfgang says. So I had a bait face, niggas looking for my place. Same time I had a stepdad trying to instigate real beef with the son of the woman that he date. Remember when he told me he would kill me and my mum? I looked her in the eyes, I said, is this what it's become? My niggas, they all right, so if you're still troubling mum by the time...
Like his stepdad says he's gonna kill Wizzy and his mum. And he looks at his mom as like, really? This is what it's become. This is what you're gonna settle for, this type of man that's gonna tell your son he's gonna kill him and tell you he's gonna kill you. I mean, that stuff's real, man. Because I had an experience with not my stepdad, but the man before my stepdad. And he was an alcoholic, and I was 17 and having to go to blows with this dude because he disrespected my mom, and that shit doesn't fly.
I might have stepped out trying to instigate real beef with the son of the woman that he date. Remember when he told me he would kill me and my mum? I looked her in the eyes, I said, is this what it's become? My niggas, they all right, so if you're still troubling mum, by the time that we arrive, I'll push something in your lung. And that was the last thing I saw of him or her, until a year later when he pushed her down the stairs. I didn't really try and talk about it with my peers, I was just looking for the nigga, but he really disappeared. Feds even called the nigga.
See that, like, again, it goes right back to the very beginning where he's talking about he's a confident brother, so all the scars and stuff that's going on inside of his head, and he's just not going to show. He's never going to get it. You're never going to know what he's going through. And that's even what he's saying. His mom gets pushed down the stairs, and he's dealing with all this facts. He hasn't seen his mom for a year and all that kind of stuff, but he's keeping that shit inside, and he won't even talk to his friends and his peers about it. All he's single-minded now, so I want to get this dude that's hurt my mom.
I didn't really try and talk about it with my peers, I was just looking for the nigga, but he really disappeared. Feds even called the nigga asking for a statement, said I deal with it myself, I ain't talking to you waste when I got murder on my mind, so we can't have no conversation. I got murder on my mind, it won't be mellow when I face him. So face facts, there's only one live wire on the train tracks. They was 18 in a polo with a strap, and I was only 15 when they pulled up to my gaff. I used to be a positive and optimistic youth, but trials and tribulations got me negative and rude. I used to have respect, now I'm a disrespectful youth. I used to love my fellow human, that's move, I'm coming true. My mommy couldn't...
Oh man, he's talking about how he used to be a polite young dude, and then all the trials and tribulations just weighed down on him to the point where he didn't even respect his fellow man anymore. It's just like, get the hell out of my way, I'm coming through. Oh shit.
Rude. I used to have respect, now I'm a disrespectful you. I used to love my fellow human, that's move, I'm coming true. My mommy couldn't walk, and for that I'ma kill them. In 99 I was in a warehouse in killed, but my dad worked there, grinding, building. I know he wants more for his 3 little children. The good don't come to anybody that waits. The good only come if you get up and chase. I chase man down with a blade for a grade till they stab me in the face and left a stain on my brain. And I thought to myself, to remain here the same only ends one way. You shouldn't play with the pain. It's amazing how the mind turns pain to depression. It's amazing how a knife don't care about fame. I went through a phase when I was 16.
What do you say? It's amazing how depression, or just pain, turns into depression, and a knife doesn't care about fame. My goodness, what a freaking bar.
Brain, and I thought to myself, to remain here the same only ends one way. You shouldn't play with the pain. It's amazing how the mind turns pain to depression. It's amazing how a knife don't care about fame. I went through a phase when I was 16, it was weird. I used to want to win so much, the voices in my head telling me to kill them niggas. So I went and killed them niggas. Didn't kill them dead, I killed the music thing instead. Done.
My goodness, man. It truly is a different side of Wizzy I haven't seen yet, man. Goes back to what I was saying, man, at the beginning. That's a friggin' track that I could listen to again over and over. It's so friggin' good, entertaining, education, a message, man. And even the message of the fact that even when he felt like there was no other way, he focused on his lyrics. And 16, when these voices in his head were telling him this, go out and kill. He did. He went out and killed, but he killed lyrically. He killed the music industry. Man. Even when life was just shitting all over him, he remained focused on his dream, focused on what he wanted to be, what he wanted to do, and man, look at him now. It's freaking crazy. What a great track, guys. I know there's a whole lot of you, or I would name each one of you off here. Sorry it took me so long to get to it. I appreciate this recommendation. I really enjoyed it. Once again, keep them coming. I noticed this morning we're over 860 now, which is just insane to me. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here, being part of this journey, being part of this community. Probably going to do Mike Righteous tomorrow. Have some cats asking for that. Hey, what a friggin' week, man. We had another Flip Tricks come out. We had another Dabbler come out. Friggin' Verbs and Mr. Slips. Another one of them coming out. There's so much music coming out right now. It's friggin' crazy, man. It's a good time for UK hip hop, that's for sure. Until next time, stay safe and be good to each other.